forget who I am.
Alright, YouTube. It's your boy New Prime, man. You can call me Nunu or you can call me Prime. Now, I think, excuse me. What I tried to do yesterday with the reaction videos, tried doing it from the game system where y'all can at least see the game and then see the video that I'm reacting to. Um, it kind of worked, even though I did it before in the channel before. And oh man, I tried to do it over 10-minute, over 20-minute video, which was reacting to another Kardashian video. But unfortunately, that didn't work out because I was trying to edit on my laptop and I can't edit it on my phone. And then yeah, I had another reaction video. Straight, it was one like this, but I was talking too much. But anyway, we admitted it into the video. This is the reality of the dark reality of Black Fathers by Reality K Productions. Hold on, let me look at her channel right quick. Reality K. Okay. So yeah, let's just hop into the video.
I didn't come here to be disrespected. You ain't earned no respect. You the one that came looking for me. Remember, if I hadn't, would you have showed up? That's right. I didn't think so.
So I talked about the dark reality of Black mothers, but now I'm going to be diving deep into the dark reality of Black fathers. Now first, let me start off by saying that not all Black dads fall into the categories that I'm about to talk about, but these exact patterns are shown in culture, media, and real life. Some of the root causes are generational trauma, emotional illiteracy, no healthy male figure in their life resulting in poor fathering, as well as systemic and life pressure. I talked about all of this in my Who Manufactured Modern Black America video. I highly suggest y'all watch that video next in order to make some connections. Now, let's start with the fathers of daughters. First, there's a control-driven protector father. For example, T.I. and his daughter Deja.
He's got this daughter who's 18 years old, all right? By the way, he's got two 18-year-olds, one by one woman and one by the other. He got on his podcast and he said that he goes to the gynecologist with her at the time of each birthday she has and sits there with the doctor and his daughter for the final report. You know why he's there? To check her hymen, to see if she's still a virgin. I would feel violated at 18, even if it was my mom and I got along with her, much less my dad.
A father who expresses his protection through control. This is out of fear of men treating their daughters how they used to treat women. These types of fathers go to great lengths to monitor and restrict their daughters from being in proximity of predators, which can result in the daughter growing up to be angry and resentful.
My dad even jokes with King about becoming a baby daddy. He would never joke like that with me. I'm not gonna be able to really get through to him like connect how I need.
But then you need to try to though.
He always plays victim, honestly. So
Are you angry?
I just don't really care to be around him right now. I'll be a better parent. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad parent. I'm just saying when it comes to stuff like this, I'm just gonna be more connected mentally, emotionally, and all of that. So.
Next, we have the double life father. For example, Steve Harvey and his biological twin daughters.
In 1987, Steve was still very much married to Marsha. But do you know what he said to Marjorie?
He finally realized, okay, I gotta say something. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna marry her.
Abandoning her with 3 kids? That was nasty. And to make matters worse, during an episode of Steve the Show, Steve tried to justify leaving his first wife and kids, saying that he was trying to find himself.
Well, my decision that I made at 25. Come on, man. Come on, 25. I got twins at 25.
Man, I ain't never knew that. I ain't never knew that, man. I ain't never knew that. I thought Lori Harvey was his only daughter, but I ain't know he had more kids. I'm 18 years old just now finding this out.
Doing making decisions.
Carly and Brandy are usually absent at family events. Fans immediately commented on the twins' noticeable absence. And in several of the photos she has posted online with the children, the twins are also usually absent. It's like they don't really fit in. And obviously, Steve's favorite among the children is Lori, who gets literally anything she wants.
I told Lori I was going to cut her off, and she just went, Daddy, stop.
According to a source, there was even some jealousy lingering amongst the siblings over Lori, who has been taking the spotlight with everything. The source said Steve's got 4 biological kids with 2 previous wives and 3 stepkids with Marjorie. They're driving him crazy. He did the right thing adopting Marjorie's kids and loves them like his own, but there's a lot of dissension among the blended Harvey clan.
A father who is actively making up for the decisions that he made when he was younger, out of realization of getting older and wanting more for themselves. And this makes the people around them feel discarded or not good enough, which can result in early heartbreak and abandonment issues for their daughters.
But we learned the sacrifice as we got older. We learned why you weren't there all the time. We learned why and we understood it.
Next, we have the emotionally distant or abandoning father. For example, Benzino and Coily Ray.
Were you a daddy's girl?
Nah, I was a mama's girl. My biggest support system was my
It's your
mom.
mother.
Yeah, I'm
right.
the only girl. It had to be that way. One thing I could say is being in this industry now, he was working, you know? Like, I can only imagine what he was going through then. As a child, you know, growing up, no one really sat down and taught me how things were the way they were and why. So that's where a lot of resentment and anger came from. You know, him being busy, he didn't have time.
See, if I was a dad, or when I'm gonna be a dad, I don't care that you have a boyfriend. I just hope y'all use protection. And y'all gonna do that. And hopefully I just meet him. I don't care if my daughter has a boyfriend, I just gotta meet him. And guide y'all relationship, especially if my daughter gonna be having some high school sweetheart. I gotta guide that relationship. The other side too.
To do a lot of fatherly things. But one thing I do know, he always smelled good. He was a hustler. He was the cleanest person in the world. He'll make sure the house is always spotless. He makes sure we good, give us Christmas money, clothes, like as much as he could.
A father who completely
And I especially I especially should have said that during the T.I. part when she was talking about T.I. and all that.
fails to guide their daughter in life, relationships with men, education, etc. And this is because they don't make the time or even have the knowledge to pass down to their daughters, resulting in their daughters to grow up attracting the wrong kinds of men.
So you pregnant, you find out you're getting cheated on. How did you get through that?
I feel like I was pregnant and I was vulnerable and I was like up.
What is your relationship like right now?
It's co-parenting, trying to figure it out. We're still new parents.
So y'all friends or do y'all talk?
We're not friends. We don't give a fuck about each other. Like, we don't care about nothing. Like, my dad, we weren't the best of friends growing up. And that's something I don't want my daughter to have. You know, I want my daughter to have the best relationship with her father, her grandfather.
Right.
Regardless of what I went through, I don't want to project, you know, my traumas onto her.
Now let's get into the fathers of sons. First, we have the Rolling Stone father. For example, Future and all of his children.
I feel like even people be like, well, why you don't get with your baby mothers? You got 6 baby mothers to pick from, to choose from. Why won't you pick one of them? If I choose one, the other one's going to get mad. We family, we're going to be family. We can't change that. Let's work through it. And you're jealous of everyone around me. You're making it hard. And it's causing me to act out. I'm not happy.
A father who can't seem to commit or be physically present in all of their kids' lives. This is out of fear of being tied down and constantly chasing this high for themselves. And as a result, their sons grow up mimicking this same behavior.
What did he say when you told him that you wanted to do music?
He kind of like, yeah, right. You don't want to do music. You just want to do it 'cause I do it. So it's like, man, no. I want to do it 'cause I want to do it.
Next, we have the pressure-forged athlete father. For example, Roger Murray and his son Jamal Murray.
Squatting with, like you said, T on my quads. Had to squat there for a while without a clock, so you didn't know how much time was left, which is a little bit different mentally. We had this big maple tree in the front yard, and so during the fall, like the leaves would fall off, and it would be cold, and so I would learn like picking up the leaves with my bare hands, like it would strengthen my hands. So when we get in cold gyms, it's like nothing. So just little things like that help me out and build my threshold.
A father who pushes their son through extreme discipline and mental toughness for athletic success. This is because they're trying to live through the child to make up for their failed dreams, which can result in the child only being appreciative if they become successful. But if they fail, they'll resent the father. And next we have the toxic masculine father, which is very common in the Black community. For example, Boosie and his son.
At one point about getting your 14-year-old son some head for his birthday.
Man, I was just saying, bro. He's 14, he has gotten head. And
he told you that.
Yeah, I showed him how to put on the condom. Showed him how to roll it back, put it on, make it stay. I school my son.
I want to give a special shout out, birthday shout out to my son, Latuda. You home alone tonight, you do whatever you want. You gonna get you some good to get you some good head, live it up, stay fresh.
My son, he 11. You know, he got a phone. I went in his phone the other day. Porn. 5 out of 8. I say, nigga, you worse than me.
Tootie, my oldest.
Does he remind you of you?
Yeah, I blame myself sometimes for, my son. My son grew up at a time where I was really in the streets. He was with me all the time. Like, I thought that was cool, but it was ignorant at the time. Got on this the other day, like, what the hell are you rap? I don't like my son rapping about all this murder and all this stuff. We was raising these kids wrong.
These types of fathers go to great lengths to overexpose their sons to things to ensure max masculinity. And this can result in over-sexualization and stunted growth in young men. And they also can end up growing up with no social skills, more likely to disrespect women and dominate other men.
Boosie's son says he's in Baton Rouge right now trapping, making $1,500 a day.
He gonna get killed. Them in Baton Rouge go rob him and kill him too. Tootie Booty ain't tough enough to be out there in them Baton Rouge streets. His daddy had to leave. Do he want to pay for the sins of his father? Because his daddy killed a lot of people. And there's some people of love, there's some family members of love to have that little boy head. That's why his daddy pleads with him. Because boy, the sins of your father, there's a mother for you to have to pay for.
It's not a matter of our fathers being present in the Black community, but what type of fathers did we actually have? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Deuces.
Man, dang, wow. It's like, I'm not trying to see, like, which one of these realities my dad is, like, the toxic masculine father, the pressure forged athlete father, Rolling Stone father, an emotionally distant, abandoning father, double life father, control driven protector father. Like I don't know which one I see my dad the most. And me personally, I don't know which one I see my dad the most. But I feel like me, when I become one, I feel like I'll probably be overprotective. Probably discipline them to be mentally tough. Not to the edge, but at least mentally tough. Not to the edge, though. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what type of father I'm going to be, too. I don't know, man. Yeah. I'm going to have to look up how to be a dad. Or just get it from my pops. I can't get it from my pops. But that's enough of this yap session. From that yap session. But yeah, I learned something from the video. Learned the different types of dads and the dark reality of it. I'm probably gonna watch your dark reality of Black mothers next. So yeah, man, it's been your boy MP, man. You either call me Nunu, Prime, all that. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.